NATGEE here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today I'm giving you Harley motherfucking Quinn. So I wanted to be Harley because my bestie is going to be Poison Ivy, and I felt like besties should be besties. Like it's a matching costume type situation. So I thought it was super cute. I actually was very nervous because this was like do it yourself from the ground up, including the costume, which, okay, wait, hold on. It's cute. Like, can we talk about it? Like, I made this myself. Like, Harley is like, she's an innovator. She definitely is someone that strikes me as do it yourself, so I did it myself. And I think everything came out pretty cute. So if you want to see how I did everything, then just scroll down, hit that subscribe button, join the NATGEE gang, and let's get into this video.
Okay, so to start, I am starting with this set from Shein, and I'm going to dye it red and black myself. The reason why is because I really didn't want to invest in a Harley Quinn costume. The tea is the Halloween costumes are not giving for black bodies, and I was like, I'm not going to spend money on something that's not going to fit right, or at least look semi-cute or not be reusable. So I'm starting with the red dye. The reason why I started with the red dye is because my theory was the black dye is darker than red. So if I make mistakes with the red dye, I can cover it up with the black dye. So I started with the red, and it is giving period. It is giving menstruation, which is great. And I'm just going in with those shorts and dunking them, and then I'm gonna let them sit after I do the shirt. So in the beginning, I only used half the bottle of dye. I used the other half on the shirt, and this way each piece of clothing got full potential dye, not the residual left over from another piece of clothing. Another tip is if you are dyeing this, remember Harley Quinn's black and red, they aren't on the same side on top and bottom. So if you dye the shorts front facing away from you, dye the shirt front facing you, if that makes sense. That way you'll get that mismatchy cross action. Now I'm just leaving them on the edge of the tub and clipping them, and I'm gonna let them sit there for 30 minutes. But I thought I'd show you this time lapse of how the red just kind of just soaked up into the white, and that shit was crazy. For the black, I moved to the floor. The reason why is I should have been doing this on the floor in the first place, but at the end of the day, I knew that I was gonna have pieces of clothing hanging over tubs, so at least it'd be on my floor and I wouldn't be getting red dye over my furniture. So as you can see, the black is not as potent as I'd like it. If you're doing this, I recommend getting 2 bottles of black dye, using a full bottle on each side, just because it just wasn't taking the way I thought it was. I thought, oh, black dye is going to do what it's supposed to do. It did not do what it's supposed to do. And that's okay, because again, it's a costume I'm wearing for one day, so it's not a big deal. But it kind of messed with my theory on doing the red first. Had I known the black was going to turn out like this, I would have done the black first, but it's okay. So I'm just dunking the black, and again, I'm going to leave the articles of clothing over the sides of the bin and clip them there. That way they get to soak up as much of the black as possible for about half an hour to an hour. There's a bunch of other stuff that the dye bottle tells you to do, like put like detergent or salt or something in it. I also should have done that. I just was rushing because this is all happening on Halloween Eve right now, by the way. So you're gonna see this video, and I did this literally 7 hours ago. So I didn't really follow the instructions. Follow the instructions on the bottle. That helps the color come out more potent. Because I did it this way, I ended up having to wash the clothing after, and that's why what you see in the beginning, it's a bit faded, and I'm fine with it, again, wearing it for one day. But if you really want this to pop, follow the instructions on the bottle. That way you'll get full potential of the colors. Alright, we're having a little schmackadoo, and I'm about to put on this wig. I'm not going to show you guys how I put on this wig. This is the same wig as my skunk stripe / Morticia wig, and I'm not going to show you the installation because it's the same way I install all my wigs. So head to my channel and find an install video, because again, it's typically the same. And we're going into priming with the Milk Hydrogrip primer, and doing my brows really super freaking dark. I wasn't going to do a styled brow or a block brow today. I just wanted them to be dark brows, because either way, whenever you see Harley in the red and black look, it's always a very dramatic brow, whether it's thin or it's thick. But I wanted it thick today, and thick and dark. That sounds crazy, but anyways, look at this color match for Fenty. First of all, I just wanted to talk about it because it was so insane to me that I put this on and I was like, no, this is my skin. This is the Profilt'r foundation in 420. Any products I might have missed describing, guys, are definitely going to be in the description box down below, so be sure to check that out. Right now I'm highlighting and contouring. Actually, I didn't contour. I'm lying. I'm just highlighting, because at the end of the day, Harley Quinn is very ghost-like, but you guys know me. I don't do whiteface on my channel. I think it's pretty offensive. Just saying. And I'm not a whitefish. I would never whitefish anybody. So I'm just concealing my face, and I'm giving myself dimension that way, and then using some setting powder to set the concealer. For today's look, you are going to want to prime your eyes. You are going to need a blank canvas, and we're going to go in with the Shilera Cosmetics Richmond Palette, and we're going to start with an orange shade as our transition, and then we're going to use a red in our crease. The orange and the red basically have this beautiful baby that is exactly the shade that I was going for, that matches my hair, that matches Miss Harley Quinn. You want to be super dramatic and sloppy with this because Harley does not care. Blend it out and bring it as far down as you want. Harley, again, does not care. And then I put in a little bit of deep red for some dimension, and I blend it out at the bottom as well, just to, again, make this bigger and brighter. And then I put the orange over my lid, and it just all comes together as red. Then I take some black liner and I put it in my lower lash line, and I blend it out again with some more red, and then I do my liquid liner. For this clown stripe, I recommend you start with some black eyeshadow. Take it slow, baby, take it slow, because this is a hard thing to do over a very nice eyeshadow look. I was nervous. And then I went with some liquid liner and an eyeliner brush, and I just kind of blended that out. I added some dots just to complete the look. And now I'm just doing finishing details. So I'm doing some more blending where the black and the red meet. I'm doing my mascara. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put that Boundless Bisque liner, yep, in my waterline just to make my eyes pop against the black so I'm not getting them lost in there. So now I'm adding a bit of this silvery shimmer into my inner corner as well as my brow bone just to make it kind of pop a little bit, and I kind of am living for it. I like the contrast. I like what it did there. And we're going straight into lashes. Boom, we're wearing confidence lashes again. I feel like they're perfect for every look this season, so I popped those on. They were looking perfect. And then I line my lips with the NYX retractable liner in black. Yes, it's an eyeliner. Yes, I'm using it for my lips, but it was necessary. It needed to be done. And I make that little lip, see this thing that I'm doing, because that's exactly how I was able to get that extension. Otherwise, my lips were not allowing. We're starting with a purple for the lip. I know she doesn't wear purple lipstick, but I feel like it was a good way to transition into the red without it being too black to red. I think it did exactly what it needed to do, and gang, 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 we're done. Wait a minute, I lied. We still have to do hair. For hair, I did not do anything to this wig. The reason why is Harley does not brush her hair. She's that girl that does not brush her hair. So I was like, I'm gonna leave this wig exactly how I found it on my floor, just like that, and put 2 ponytails in and hope for the motherfucking best. And I feel like it turned out great. It looks what it's supposed to do. Oh, and I turned that ponytail so the red was more potent on that one side, you know?
So I don't hate the felt, but I don't love it enough to commit to sticking them on the outfit, because I feel like this top could still be kind of wearable as it is. Like, yeah, it's a bit messy, but I kind of like it. So I'm like, I don't know that I want to stick those on there. So I feel like this is it for the finished look. I'm very obsessed with it. I very much so like it. I like how my makeup came out. I like how my hair came out. I like how this ponytail is written. This ponytail is black. I feel like I think it's really, I always do this, and no one tell me I'm cocky or arrogant, but I think it's really good for stuff that I had. I did not buy, aside from like the dye, I did not buy this wig, I did not buy these makeup palettes, and I had this outfit for stuff that I had to actually DIY. I think it's pretty good. Where's my little shank? Feeling aggressive. She usually has a bat or a mallet, but I got her a knife from the dollar store, and it's like, you know what? Is Harley Quinn on a budget, but I'm here for it. Can we talk about how cute this kind of looks though? Like with the fishnets, bra poking out. It's very Harley. It's giving Harley. So I hope that you enjoy this kind of do-it-yourself Harley Quinn cosplay costume type vibe. And I think we're done. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything I did today. Leave that in the comments down below. And as always, subscribe to me. You pay my bills, right? Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.